the pigeon pose. Demystifying the pigeon pose for you all. All right, so one alternative is to do it on the floor. It's a really, really good exercise to open up the hips and also stretch into the buttocks. So I would recommend, if this is a challenge for you, by doing it laying the next level, please do it from this option. So ensure your body is in a lovely straight line, your connection through, the rib cage isn't flaring, you're closing down the ribs, you're engaging into your stomach area, and you're bringing your knee in towards your chest. The other leg is long, flex into the foot, and energy through the thigh and the back of the leg. You're bringing the opposite hand towards the knee, and you're just bringing that leg over and back. So this is option one in a laying position. You can then slide the hand down, bring the heel towards the groin, and again you can lift that leg up and bring the foot over towards the opposite hip and feel the stretch there down the bottom, the glute into this area here, and really opening up into the hip. Now this position you will feel the stretch more into the bottom area, and you can lift up the leg and put it over for a little bit more and push that knee out to develop it. So that is a fantastic stretch for the hip on the other side and the buttocks here in a laying down on your back. Alternatively, you can come up to sitting. Now you can start in this position, it's called the Z position, and I'm just going to warm up the hip first. So I'm bringing the leg in front and behind. You leave the leg in this mermaid position or Z position. Walk the foot out a little bit so you've got a little bit of a 90 degree. Just see how everything feels at the moment. Now if you're struggling and you're having to lean back, maybe you need a prop. So you can use one of these cushions if you've got a block, or even a little thinner cushion. Pop it under this bottom, and you're sitting your bottom cheek on it. And now if that helps and it gets you into more of an open hip, you're feeling it in the openness of the hip, fantastic. Right, so we'll progress from there, and I'm just going to bring my leg, perhaps just keeping it towards the groin a little bit, and bring your hands forward. You then start to slide the leg back as far as that feels comfortable until you feel that stretch in the front of the hip. Now, I haven't followed the line of the mat just at the moment. I've just kept us in the centre of the mat. My hands will be on the floor and I'm looking ahead. Try not to drop down just yet. I'm wanting us to keep this position. And again, if you need to prop up with blocks, hold the blocks here and then feel the stretch develop as well into the lower back. You hold that there for an element until you feel the stretch eases and you progress. And you can take the foot then into a 90 degree. Maybe you can lift off the block, or maybe you want to still stay on the block. And you extend that leg, and then you feel a lovely stretch down the side and front of the hip. Maybe the foot is in line with that mat, and the leg is long. Again, keeping in front. If you feel you need the blocks to lift you up in this position, fantastic. And again, you're trying not to sit all the way back into that bottom and take away the stretch here. You want to try and really push that hip towards the floor and getting a little bit of a squeeze, and the shoulder comes forward, and you hold that there. And you hold this position for as long as you wish, 30 seconds, a minute, until you feel that stretch really increase, and breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, and you hold that there. Lovely. And to come out of there, just bend the knees, bring the legs together, and then you're fine. All right, okay, so from there, you can just switch to the other side, and again, see what that side feels like. Okay, I hope that helps. That's the pigeon demystified. Until next time, bye-bye.